Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me again today. And this is an update from London in relation to James Markham's murder. I had a chance to speak to his daughter Chloe, who actually clarified some of the details that was put in the tabloid newspapers originally and said that that was not true. She was not standing outside with the boys before the actual attack. She said in her statement that she'd been coming home and she'd got harassed by the boys and she went inside and her dad came out. That was it. She was not with the boys and she didn't associate with them. And thank you to our reporter Dave Nathan for his coverage from the scene as well. And I really appreciate everybody that helps to make sure that we can tell the story as fairly as possible. In the latest update that we're able to report on, a teenager aged 14 has been charged with the murder of the 45-year-old father from Chingford. The boy was charged with murder on Saturday, and James died on Monday the 9th of August. He was found with multiple stab wounds, and the boy has been charged with possession of a knife in a public place and also breach of a Criminal Behaviour Order. So this would mean that this boy had previous offences even though he was only 14, and he was being monitored by the police. The teenager, who cannot be named for legal reasons, will appear at Stratford Youth Court today. A second boy aged 14 was arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to murder but was released under investigation. A 16-year-old girl was arrested on suspicion of assisting an offender and she has been released under investigation. Police were called to Churchill Terrace on Chingford Mount at 6:20 on Monday following reports of a disturbance, and James was found seriously injured and died at the scene. So a 14-year-old boy being charged with killing a man who was sticking up for his daughter because they was harassing her, as she said. So it's really upsetting to even think that a child this young is going to spend a considerable amount of time, but then as well, the family are not going to get any closure in some ways due to the fact he won't serve any full sentences. He's not an adult. His identity will probably never be revealed. And due to that, it will be forgotten and kids can potentially go on to make that same mistake. I've got the official GoFundMe link that I shared to social medias and also is in the description for the last video that I did. So please go and support if you are able to, and thank you to everybody that has already. In the latest news coming from London, 4 people were injured when a gun believed to be a shotgun was fired in Clarence Garden on August the 15th. There was a barbecue in the local area and neighbours reported a man approaching a large group and opening fire. Several of the people injured are actually females and, from what I can tell, mainly not involved in whatever the disturbance was. Some people even said that one woman who's 73 years old and was injured was just coming down to tell people to turn the music down. But of course the mainstream media have ran with rampage and fear-mongering titles. Most of these people was accidentally shot, I believe. There has been no arrest so far in that incident, and police are combing CCTV in the local area to try to find some leads. And in relation to the second murder of a pensioner in London this weekend, it happened in Notting Hill, and the woman in her 70s was found with stab injuries inside a property on St Luke's Road on August the 14th. Police officers and paramedics rushed to the address at 2:10 in the afternoon, and despite their best efforts, the woman died at 3 p.m. A 20-year-old has been arrested, and I believe there may be charges, but I'll have to confirm later on for that murder. So I'll have to keep you updated with anything to do with that case. But rest in peace to the 2 pensioners that have lost their lives needlessly over the weekend, and my condolences to their families. So I really appreciate you joining me for this update, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Please don't forget to get the latest from the channel on our website and social medias, and don't forget to follow on TikTok as well. Scarcity Studios UK. Peace.